Ahilya and the Whispering Trees, a bedtime story inspired by Letters from a Father to His Daughter by Jawaharlal Nehru, based on the wonders of nature. One evening, little Ahilya lay in her bed looking up at the soft glow of the moon outside her window. Mama, tell me a story about nature, she whispered sleepily. Her mother smiled and began. Once upon a time, in a quiet forest where the wind danced through the leaves, there lived a little girl named Ahilya. She loved to talk to the trees, just like her father had once told her, because trees, he said, have stories of their own. One day, as she walked through the forest, she placed her tiny hand on the rough bark of an old banyan tree. Tell me, tree, what do you remember? She asked. The tree rustled its leaves and whispered, Oh, little one, I remember when I was just a tiny seed carried here by the wind. The rain gave me water, the sun gave me warmth, and soon I stretched my roots deep into the earth. I have seen the seasons change, the rivers dance, and the birds build their nests in my branches. I have been here long before even your grandfather was born. Ahilya's eyes grew wide. So you're a very old tree, but do you ever get lonely? The banyan chuckled. Never. The winds tell me secrets from faraway lands, the birds sing me songs, and my roots hug the earth tightly. And now you have come to listen to my story, so I'm never alone. Ahilya giggled and twirled around the tree. Then she heard a tiny voice from below. She looked down and saw a little ant carrying a crumb. Where are you going, ant? She asked. I'm taking food to my family in our underground home, the ant said proudly. We work together just like the stars in the sky, each shining in its own way. Ahilya thought for a moment and smiled. The tree, the wind, the ants, and even the stars, we are all connected, aren't we? The forest whispered back, Yes, little one, just as a river flows to the ocean, just as the sun rises after the night, everything in nature is part of one big family. That night, Ahilya lay in bed, listening to the breeze outside. She closed her eyes and whispered, Good night, trees. Good night, wind. Good night, little ants. And as she drifted into dreams, the forest whispered back, Good night, Ahilya. The end.